Hey, y'all. Y'all know I'm just sitting here like I'm waiting on somebody to show up like it ain't me. Hey, y'all. No, it's going to take a few minutes for people to get in, so I'm going to start for the, the replays when that happens. So I want you to make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe when you hit this video. You know what I'm saying? You know the routine. You know what's up. So kids are going back to school all over the country, and you know what's up. You know what time it is. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of math. It's going to be a lot of stuff. Got some stuff to say. I think I got some stuff to say. I don't know. We spend so much time trying to... Hello, who's over there? Hey, Miss D. Parker. Hey. We spend our life trying to take care of our family. That's what we do. Hey, guys. And we do whatever it takes to do that. We work. We work 2-3 jobs. We borrow money from family. We move across country. Whatever. You do whatever it takes to take care of your family. But if this particular time, hey, yeah, if 2020 and now into 2021 has shown us nothing, it has shown us that that's a lie. We won't do anything for family. Well, not all of us. The majority of us will. The majority of people running around in America right now will do whatever they have to do to take care of their kids, their mom, their dad, whatever. Themselves. They will do whatever it takes. They will wear orange. They will rock an orange jumpsuit. They'll tell you in a minute, hey, the diamonds, I ain't seen you in a minute, hey. They will tell you I'll do whatever it takes. I'll rock an orange jumpsuit. I'll put somebody in the ground, da-da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. When in reality, that's a lie. From March, from my birthday until, this year sometime, we won't lock down. Lockdown. And hey Beatrice, couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing because of a virus. Hey y'all, because of a virus. Now there are viruses all over. There are some viruses that just make you sneeze. Some viruses that will melt your whole insides. But we got a virus that's kind of close to a cold. A little more, it's a little more, it's between the flu and pneumonia. So what do you want you to do? So what do they wanted you to do? Stay at home. That was the first one. Come on. Then as soon as they said, stay at home. It is my right to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, that's cool. It's your right. First thing, stay at home. Stay at home. Stay in there as much as you can. Don't eat out, stay at home. The government made provisions for people who lost their jobs, and a lot of people have not recovered their jobs or did not retain the job that they had, so they made provisions for people who had to be at home because your job was taking care of people and people should stay at home. It didn't begin. It's rights. They're taking away my rights. Wear a mask. You want to go outside? Put a mask on. Okay. Put a mask on. These are the rules. Stay at home. If you can't stay at home, put on a mask. 6 feet apart. I said this last real talk, and I'm going to tell you why I'm re-talking it, and I'm going to go into other stuff too, but I'm just starting off with that because there is a whole whoop-de-booty situation going on in the world, and it is so interconnected with so much craziness that I just felt like I had to have just like a one more time. One more time for the one time. I can't get my hair cut I can't go pick out my wine in person. Pick some stupid shit you want to do outside your house that before COVID you probably would have door dashed. That's all you heard. Okay. So it is now August. Hey, Ding. It is now August 2021, and our kids are going back to school. The little babies that we carried, and nurtured, and made, going back to school. And so now you got to send your babies out in the world. Into this world where people think that put on a mask and staying 6 feet apart and limiting how much you go outside or being in a whole lot of people is against their rights. They are. It's crazy for me to see people protesting and trolling and getting on, doing what I do and making people feel bad because they want to wear a mask and protect themselves and others from a virus. But what got me is the anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. What got me this week was I read this article. And so I went in the real paper. So I was scrolling and it was on the news line. It wasn't in like somebody's Facebook. It was on the news. So this man, he was an anti-vaxxer, anti-masker, Trump is life situation. QAnon, I don't know what that is. QAnon or QAnon, Leilani. So it's QAnon, Q whatever. So they're all a part of that. So he woke up and chose violence. Yeah, QAnon. I think that's what it said. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that means. So he woke up and chose violence, but not the violence we talk about. Not the I'm gonna cut somebody out. Hey, Asia. Not I'm gonna throw these hands. Not that kind of violence. He got up and he decided that his wife was a serpent and his children were demons that were going to destroy the world. So he killed them with a spear gun. I don't know what to say, y'all. Yeah. He woke up. And the kids were, let me go to Google. I don't want to misquote it. I think that's what he said. His mom was a serpent and the kids were going to be demons that ended the world. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. Hey, Leilani, would you look it up for me? Cause for some reason I can't do one thing at a time today. I'm a little slow. My bad. Sorry about that. If you want, I don't have, like I said, and I will say it all, I have nothing against our varying opinions, Republican, Democrat, black, white, male, female, LGBTQ, heterosexual. I got no issues on any differences of opinion or anything. But I can't for the life of me understand why this is even a debate or discussion. Why things that are not political, why things that are emotional, physical, spiritual, family, why are these political debates? Why are people getting on there talking this and that? You want your kids to survive. Thank you. You want your family to survive and thrive. You don't want to just live and thrive. You want to survive. Do you understand what I'm saying? And to do that, we can't keep doing this. Hey, Heather. Heather said, hey, baby.
Hey, Heather.
We can't keep... She playing a game in the background, y'all. We cannot keep it up the way we have been doing. We can't, y'all. We can't. We got to get together with ourselves. We got to get together with our family. We got to get together with the people we call family. We got to get together with the neighbors next door and the strangers in the street. Because if we don't do that, we are not going to survive. We've got to do that. I spent, somebody, DC, got me down the TikTok rabbit hole. Just watch it. Because I can watch it fast because I got a short attention span. When it comes to talking. Now, for somebody who can talk like I do, I got a short attention span for talking. Hey, Cooper friend. I do. When I say short attention span for talking, what I mean is that droning talking. And if people don't really have nothing to say, but they're trying to fill up time like we do sometimes, yes, little diamonds, life is extra short. Make no mistake about it. But what's I saying? See, attention span. I probably had some ADHD back in the day when I was a kid. My grandma beat it out of me, so I really didn't have to take Adderall or nothing. I had ass whooping tall. So, yeah, so I'm down the TikTok rabbit hole, just scrolling, and some people I listen to, and I got a minute or 3 minutes. So depends upon what they talking about. I might listen to the whole thing, but trust me, I have swiped 10 minutes on some TikTok, so I will do that. Okay. Prosecutors say that the Coleman drove them from Santa Barbara to Mexico over the weekend, killed them on Monday. FBI agent told an FBI agent that he had been enlightened by conspiracy theories. My thing is, if you say that you're enlightened by conspiracy theories, then you know they are conspiracy theories. It's not an actual information or a fact. It's an unproven theory by people who are scared of themselves in the mirror. Now, I'm not going to say that there is no Illuminati, the Masons. I know, anyway, I'm not going to say none of these things exist. I don't care. They don't care about me. The killing part is caring about. The killing part is caring about a conspiracy that is not for you. In what conspiracy did somebody say that there are women serpents passing demons on the babies? What is that conspiracy? Oh, scrolls more? Am I stuck? Oh, okay. Receiving intel, white test by a serpent passed on to kids. Okay, so here's my thing. Even, let's say for the sake of argument, you believe in the conspiracy theories. That's cool. There's a lot of them. Some of them I go, okay. I have been. Trust me. People have said stuff. And I have been like, okay. I can see that. But I haven't as yet to see a conspiracy theory that says something about your wife being a serpent and your kids being demon babies. Now, I don't know. And it sounds like I'm making a joke. And I'm making one on that point to show you the irony and the idiocy of this bullshit. Oh, wait. Please give us clarification on what? On clarification on what, babe? The diamonds. Clarification on what? He was he was a part of that faction, that conspiracy. He was a part of the Donald Trump's coming back. Hey, Shamita. Okay, baby. Donald Trump is coming back. Donald Trump been coming back since January 6th, but I digress. Donald Trump is coming back. He's a part of the anti-mask, anti-vax, Donald Trump coming back. The vaccine is putting chips in our body. That's his world. It's not the world we live in. That's his world. So one of the theories, I guess he'd read somewhere or somebody told. Hell, I don't know. I don't know where they go to get their theories from. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't pay attention enough. So I don't know where the theory store at. So I don't know. So somebody told him that, or he had a vision from, I don't know. Maybe they're giving out visions now at the conspiracy. I don't know. First of all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about mental health. I the fuck know it's real. I know mental health is real. I know that I know that depression is real. I know that bipolar is real. I know that mental health is real. But I am not going to keep saying somebody crazy because they say some dumb shit like my wife is a serpent and my babies, she passed on the DNA. From what I read, he said that because because of that, the kids were going to destroy the world, he had to kill his babies. I'm not going to keep saying somebody's fucking crazy. I'm not going to keep saying that somebody that they didn't know any better, or that's that bullshit when somebody walks into a church and shoots 9 people. That's that bullshit right there. That's when somebody walks into a theater and kills 12 people. That's that when they say he was unstable, he didn't understand what he was doing. Or somebody goes to an event where people outside having a good time, getting down, getting up, and 54 people die. See, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that when you go into a nightclub where people just trying to get their drink on and get a whole one-night stand, and you go in there and shoot up the club because you're unstable. Well, sit your unstable ass down and take some pills. The government is so worried about whether or not somebody has an abortion or whether or not somebody...
Wipe your lens on your camera.
Oh, am I fuzzy?
No, it's not. It's blurry. Not clear.
Am I blurry?
No.
Did you look?
Not clear. Go ahead. You good?
Through my sermon was going. It was good, and I was gone.
I ain't mean to.
But I don't remember what I was saying. Somebody tell me what the hell I was saying. Baby, rewind. What was I saying?
But
that's not it.
Going to nightclub and
yeah, I remember that stuff. Oh, I got it. My bad. I'm back. Drugs, baby, y'all. Don't just say no. No, I'm just playing. I'm not playing. Just say no, because I guess that's wrong. You can't say you're just playing about not doing drugs or doing. I don't know. Anyway, the government is so worried about what women do with their bodies that they have laws and rules and regulations for what I can do, what doctor I can go see, what procedure I can have, all of that. But you can't take the guns out of these people's hands that are unstable, and you know they're unstable. You make excuses like they need help. They need to go to the doctor. It's too late now, baby. They need to go to the jail. And they better be glad somebody didn't shoot their ass while the hell they was in. I just said you messed up the offering basket.
My bad.
That's funny though. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm tired. Enough is enough. That's why my title is Enough is Enough. If you want to die, fine. Don't put that shit on your kids. Get your baby a vaccine. Stop sending your babies out there like untamed nuclear weapons, just sending them out and letting them blow up at school or at the playground or at the pool because Enough is a motherfucking enough. This lady and her child were COVID positive. She sent her child to school. No mask. Send it to school. Like, here you go. Huh? Enough is enough. It's enough. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about people taking their babies out because of a conspiracy theory. Worry about people getting on TV and doing all this dumb shit because, yes, Asia. Worry about that. Yeah, I said yes, Asia.
Billy,
I'm answering the
Come here. Come eat your food.
I don't know what the hell I was getting ready to say. It was something good, but I don't know what I was going to say.
Eat your food.
Asia? Y'all see that my mind is just stuck.
You stop. Go eat your food.
Yes, college. I assume so. Yeah. Nick goes back to school on the 26th. So if Nick's going back to school, college is going back to school.
Stay focused, baby.
Oh. Okay. All right. What was I saying? Shit. I feel like I gotta pull my ponytail too tight. My brain is just not focusing right now. Because it's just so much to talk about. It's just so much you can talk about. Let me tell y'all something about homecoming and things like that. I went to a historically black college and I'm all for homecoming. But I don't know what it is. I think it is my age and how old I have become. But as what we have been through, what we have went through, and I look on the TV and I see all these places where people are butt to booty, elbow to elbow, and this virus is not under control, it just blows me. It just blows me. Hopefully people will get vaccinated. There's the thing. If you want to go to homecoming, go to homecoming, but carry your ass to the doctor and get a shot. If you want to go to the party, go to the party, but go get a shot. If you want to go watch the football game in the stadium, go get your ass a shot. Don't keep sitting up here talking about somebody wanna put a tracker. What the fuck? If they tracking me now, they know what the hell I'm at every time I turn this phone on, even when it ain't on. They tracking us with the TVs we buy with the cameras in it. They tracking us with the PlayStation 5s that we buy that we break our neck trying to get. They don't need to shoot no shit up in our goddamn arm. Google Maps can point the satellite at your house right the hell now. Why they gotta spend billions of dollars to make little nanotechnology shits to go in your arm? Get the hell up out of my face. People talking about they magnetic and the, oh my God. Enough is enough. That too. Facial recognition. How many people got an iPhone? Don't worry. I'll wait. How many people open their iPhone with their face? I opened my phone with my face. Did it just now when I got on here. Track me. What you gonna see, baby? I don't understand. When people get to talking crazy and get to doing all the conspiracy theories and things, and that's cool, and it all may turn out. Here's the thing. People think that the vaccine is a cure. A vaccine in no world is a cure. A vaccine never was a cure. When you were a child, and all the vaccines for any parents that are out there, or for any younger people, when you got vaccinated, it did not cure you of the disease. This is what it did. It made, for some people, your immunity boosted enough for you not to get the virus. For others, you can still get the virus, but you will not have as adverse effects as if you were unvaccinated.
Because we live streaming.
The virus is the vaccine is a vaccine. It is not a cure. I wish that people would look up the difference so that they know when they get out there screaming, talking about, I still got COVID with the vaccine, but bitch, how you in the hospital on a ventilator? You cussing me out real loud, so clearly you can breathe.
No, it's my wife.
COVID is a virus that affects the pulmonary and the respiratory system. You die like a fish out of water. You die unable to take your next breath. And you're awake for that. You are awake when that happens. Unless you're in a medically induced coma. You can't breathe when you're sleeping. You can't breathe when you're awake. They intubate you and put a tube down your throat to send oxygen to your body. But you still feel the fact that your lungs cannot inflate and deflate. That is painful. And it is long term. Even 2 days is long term of a fish out of water. And that is what COVID does to you. And it keeps doing it to you even if you don't die. Even if you don't die and you come through and you go home and you're no longer positive, you still can't breathe correctly. You still feel like a fish in very shallow water. I'm not saying that the government is right, because 99.999% of the time it is incorrect. I'm not saying that my opinions, thoughts, and feelings and concerns have any more validity than anyone else's. But what I am saying is that there are some things that should be universal and across the board, regardless of your political stance. Hey, Karen. You're welcome. La Diamonds. There are some things that should be universal across the board. If there is something killing you and they made something to help it not, take it. Take it. If you were drowning and somebody threw you a life raft, or what's the thing? A life preserver, you'd grab it. If you were falling and you could reach out and catch something to stop yourself in the ground, you'd grab it. You don't know whether to keep you there. You don't know whether to hold you, but it'll slow your ass down. You don't know whether or not you're going to be rescued out of the water with the what's the thing? With the life preserver. But it gives you time to be rescued. It don't let your ass die right then. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is this helping? Hey, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants assurances. Everybody wants 100%. Everybody wants this absolutely does this to this. But in the real world, that's just not how it goes, y'all. There are some things that a pill can fix. Hey, Lady AK. There are some things surgery can fix. There are some things changing your diet can fix. But there are some things that just are what they are. You can't fix COVID by sitting at your house if you are one of the people who it gets. It doesn't affect everyone the same way. Just like there's some people who can catch the flu and they just have some chills and, they get the flu symptoms for a few days and they good. And you got people that had the flu for months. Everything doesn't affect everybody the same way. It's just like having a virus, getting sick with the virus is just like being pregnant. No two of them are the same. Hey y'all, hey Veronica. No two experiences with being pregnant are the same. No two experiences being sick is the same. And that includes COVID. But if there is something out there, that can keep you from dying, hear me. I'm not saying that can take your money. I'm not saying that can make you beautiful and skinny overnight. I'm saying if there is something out there that can keep you from possibly dying, if you catch a virus that you see is killing people, take it. Hey, hood, we are not that. I'm sorry. I am unique, wonderful. I am a fucking unicorn, but I ain't that damn special. That the government will go out of their way to see what the hell I'm doing on Saturday night. Here's the thing. If it is against your religion, that's a difference. If you don't, here's my thing. When you say something is against somebody's religion, taking a vaccine is not against anybody's religion. If you are medically against, being against medicine is one thing. I can't do nothing with your traditions. I can't do nothing with that. I can't do nothing with how you were raised. I can't do nothing with whatever religious tenets you follow. And if they say, because there are some that don't allow blood transfusions and certain things. There are some that never go to a hospital. And if that is who you are, fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, and those people 9 times out of 10 are very insulated. They're not out in the world like that. I'm talking about the people that want to go to the grocery store every day and to the and get a haircut and do all that stuff in public. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the people who they have never taken a vaccine, have never seen a doctor. No, why would they start now? But there are consequences to your actions. A lot of those people with those religious restrictions have died from things that they wouldn't have. There are consequences now. There are consequences to your actions. I can't do anything with how you were raised and your religion. But there are consequences to your actions. I believe that prayer works. I believe that good vibes work. I believe that what you put out, you get back works. I believe if you want to sit up there and light some candles and rub some crystals and sprinkle some herbs, I believe hell that might work. But there are consequences to your actions, and there are consequences to your inactions. If that is how you believe and that's how you were raised, cool. But trust me when I tell you, a lot of them have not been able to pray the cancer away. They have not been able to pray the diabetes away. They have not been able to pray the heart away. Do you understand? You feel me what I'm saying? Is that I get it. But there are consequences to your actions. And that is how they are. I heard they can't round up nobody. Realistically, I mean, and they can. Let me say, like I said that incorrectly. They have not gotten that far yet. We don't live in that particular country. The one good thing about the my rights is they make it hard to fuck with your rights.
Bring it.
Well, but they are keeping people from going to school. They are keeping people from coming back to your job. They're doing all that. They sure are. E-Dub, hey yeah. There are. I forget which football team says you can't come into the stadium unless you have a vaccinated card or a negative test from 72 hours ago. Sure can't. There are consequences to your actions. That's all. Hey, you done? Hey, y'all. So I mean, I don't want to keep sitting on this particular train. But enough is enough, people. It is time to get out there, and it is time for us to start having conversations. It is time for us to start having debates. We need to really learn what a debate is, by the way. I'm not talking about arguing with nobody. I'm not talking about fussing with nobody. I'm talking about two people with two different opinions about a subject sitting down and having a debate. You tell me why you feel how you feel. I tell you how I feel how I feel. I support my side. You support your side. And maybe we'll see something we ain't never seen before. Because the screaming and the hollering does not work. The raising your voice does not work. Because nobody listens. I don't know who told y'all. Anybody, any human that is living and breathing can get COVID. That's number one. Number two, baby, I'm sorry about your mom. Eat up. I'm sorry about your mom. But the reality is that you cannot predict 100% how anything is going to affect. You cannot 100% say how anything is going to happen. And I wish that, like I said, I wish that things were 100%. I wish that they could make things that are 100% reliable. But nothing is. That's perfection. And that is unattainable in this lifetime. There are flaws in everything. There are weaknesses and chinks in every plan and chain and fence. There are ways to go about it. Yes. I hope your mom feels better. And I'm sorry. But I'm not going to say but because I don't want to erase what I said before. Erring on the side of caution. Hoping that you made the right decision and living with it. Nobody can predict what's going to happen. Go ahead. But you just got to hope that it's just like anything else. It's just like when I was younger, I did a lot of talent shows. And your girl got some pipes, I can sing. And as awesome as I was, and as great as I thought I was, there was not 100% guarantee that I was going to win. Now, did I win? Yes. Did I win every time? No. Did I win most of the time? Yeah. That's why I do it. Because at the end of the day, let's see what... Let go. Nothing is 100%. Nothing. But guess what? If you're dead, it's 100% chance you ain't living no more. Now that is 100%. Now there could be vampires and stuff out there that can bring you back. But we ain't seen none of them yet. So we're going to go on the assumption that once you die, you gone. Yep. Every president comes in on some bullshit. Obama came in on Bush bullshit. He came in on a bad economy, folks not working, a whole lot of bullshit. He fixed it up, and then here come, oh my God. So Biden got to fix it up. Damn. The president, I'm gonna tell y'all like this so y'all can look, so y'all can understand, because I think we're getting the concept of the president being a god or a king or an emperor. He's not. He is an employee. He is an employee. His interview and his vetting process was the campaign, and we picked him. He's an employee. So we're gonna look at, he's the C. Let's look at him like this. He's the CEO. He don't own the business, but he is the chief. CEO is the chief executive operator. He is this dude at the top of the pyramid on the building. He don't own the building, but whoever made him, whoever owns it, said, "Hey, I need you to run my shit." So that's who Biden is. Kamala is the chief operating officer. He gets all the shit. Everybody looks at him. Everything that he does is right or wrong. Everything that he does, he is the chief executive officer. Thank you. He is the figurehead. He is what you look for when you want to talk about this, and the third. He's your guy. Kamala, she's a little more hands-on. So let's look at it like this. He's the general manager. He signs the papers. He talks to corporate. He's the one that is the figurehead. If something bad happens, he's the one that's got to take it. Kamala, she's the assistant general manager. She works more with the day-to-day works. And then after that, you have managers and staff for everything. And that's what the rest of the government is. We look at them like they are omniscient gods. What they have this power to snap and do things. And trust me, they can probably get rid of your ass real easy. But the stuff that we need done, for real, excuse me, the stuff that, for real, they ain't gonna do that. Hold on, that's a lot of words. My father died. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Juicy Kim said, father died from COVID-19. His stepdaughter did not know she had it. Came to visit him. When she got home, she received the test and it was positive. So she exposed the sick. That's the thing. Everybody wants you to stay your ass home. I know that they've relaxed the rules, and I know that people are out there in droves and people just out there doing their damn thing. But this is why. Compromised immune systems. People that have issues. People that do not have the youth on their side to fight. You know why they for some reason think kids can't get it, but they do? Children have a brand new immune system that is working hard. It is whooping ass and taking names. It is wrestling, fighting, and it is throwing shit down. Kids eat dirt, lick carpet, play with the dog. They do all kind of shit. Think your child ain't stuck his hand in the toilet and put it in his mouth? You crazy. Yes. Kids have an immune system to survive infancy and childhood, because they brand spanking new on this world and they haven't been exposed to anything. And the more they're out there, the stronger it gets. Which is why it is harder for a child to catch this virus. This is a virus. Make no mistake, everybody who comes in contact with Ebola does not catch Ebola, but it does kill more, it's a little more virulent. There are virulent. There's no 100% dead rate on viruses, but there are some a little bit worse than others. So that's why they think kids can't catch it, because kids got an immune system that can fight this virus off. That's why the first thing you get with it when you get COVID is a fever, because the virus is so strong that your body has kicked into overdrive and it is trying to kill it. But COVID said, "Not today, Satan. It's warm in here and I'm staying." But then you don't want to take that little shot, that little vaccine that goes, oh, you might stay. You might stay. I'm going to say, you slip through my cracks. Oh, but you about to look like a crackhead when you leave here. That's the thing you got to look for. Sometimes it slips through the cracks. Sometimes it don't. But more likely than not, you won't end up as a fish out of water. I cannot be scared for my son to go to school. He is a 16-year-old young black man in America. That is fearful enough. I cannot be scared that he's going to catch a virus because somebody mama said that the shot was going to make you a magnet. Hell, I might like to be a magnet. I wouldn't have to just stick holes in me. I could just stick jewelry on my ears. Just saying. Enough is enough, people. Let's get it together. For these kids. You want to keep having these babies? Let's get it together for them. Speaking of babies, into another enough is enough. Yes, your girl was watching Maury, so sue me as I talk about these babies. And I watched one the other day. And it blew me. Because we on Maury. They done found the daddy, I guess. She couldn't find him. Because she didn't know who he was. She didn't know his name. They had a one-night stand out at the club. I'll get to that, Asia. And it dawned on me. Hey, Janice. That enough is enough. I said it before. We got enough people. We got enough people. That blew me. I just don't get. I'm just sometimes it's such a loss for words for this. And it's not just the younger generation. It be older ones doing. And I just don't. I think I'm just at a loss of word for people. Maybe that's it. I think I'm just at a loss of word for people. I think that's what it is. And to what Asia said, sister, nope. That's not what I was trying to say. Since the Olympics has just ended, I will say this. I will say this. When it boggled my mind how people were upset with this young lady because she sat out some of the events that she was in because of her mental health. And it boggled my mind at the comments. It is her duty as an American to go out there and win and do this. She should be happy that she has the opportunity to be in the Olympics. It's a disgrace that she did that to America. When are we going to actually love and celebrate the people of the country that you so loudly exalt? When are we going to start loving the people? When are we going to start taking care of the people in it? You want to talk about your rights. You want to talk about the Constitution. You want to talk about all these things. But when are we going to start taking care of the people?
What happened to two?
This baby was going through some stuff. She was in the Olympics. We're already.
Nah.
They were taking points off because she was too good. They were making excuses for other people who weren't as good.
I said no.
And she had to listen time after time after time. And people telling her how wrong she was because she needed to just sit down and take a break. She couldn't do it. And then they insult her personally because she didn't want to hurt herself for your gold medal. You want to go in the Olympics, baby, learn the sport. It kills me how people live so vicariously through athletes and entertainers that they get offended when the athlete or the entertainer does something for themselves. It's like with your kids. I didn't get a chance to go to college, so I'm going to make sure mine goes to college, even if he wants to be a carpenter. I couldn't get on the cheer squad, so I'm going to make sure my baby is head cheerleader. I wasn't really good at sports. I love sports, so I'm going to make sure my son is the quarterback. Even if he doesn't want to be that. Even if she doesn't want to be that. You can't live through nobody else. And that's what they do. That's what it sounds like they do. I don't know what the fuck they do. That they're living through somebody else so much that it feels like a personal affront when the person takes time for themselves. Nobody is here for you specifically. If you want to watch the sports, watch it. If you don't. But don't attack the people who are doing it because they didn't do something you liked. It's not your medal. It's not your medal. It's not your Super Bowl ring. It's not your World Championship trophy. It's not your Stanley Cup. It is not yours. It is not America's. It's hers. Them things are in her house. Now, you can say America won because she does it for America, but those are her medals. She killed herself for those medals. She flipped and hopped and jumped and did. Hurt and broken for those medals. You didn't. You won't even get your ass up out your damn comfy chair to go get your own bill. You're hollering at your wife and your kids to do it. Not your medal. Not your life. Not an affront to you. You cannot live through somebody else and expect to live. That's not your life. And you'll never be happy. And the unhappiness is what kills me. With the trolls. And they're not, we say trolls, but they really can't be nobody's job. With the comments and the videos, and everybody is talking about how everybody is this. It's not, live your life. Focus on you. And you won't have to be miserable and make a video about how somebody else did something that you didn't like. When I get on here and talk, I talk about things I saw that pissed me off. Not to piss y'all off. If y'all are pissed off with me, then we just agreeing. You might do something that I don't like, but I'm not going to get on your page or your phone. I'm not going to text you and say, bitch, what the fuck you do that for? Hey, Valerie.
Sorry, I was trying to hit the other man.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you my opinions. Tell you my opinions about what I like. And I'm not, and if it affects you positively, that is really what I'm here for. If it affects you negatively, I apologize. These are my thoughts and opinions. My thoughts, opinions, concerns, and consequences. And I cover. As my mama used to say. Anybody, oh no, I cover the ground I walk on. I don't need a mask. I don't need this, and the third. I cover the ground I walk. And that's what we got to start doing. Don't worry about the ground the person next to you walking. It's not your ground. You cannot live through your children. You cannot live through other people. You cannot live through celebrities. You have to live. Learn how to live. Learn how for life to be important to you, not somebody else's life. Learn to be okay with whatever life you living in now. You is I late, but that's all right. We just talking about, I just went back over, I said enough is enough. Because I went back over the COVID thing we did last week. I added a little bit more. Because it's just getting to the point where it's just ridiculous, the things that are going on. So, but now we're on to something else. I am live, love, and let everybody else live. Find happiness. Find happiness, y'all. Somebody else's misery that you cause is not happiness. It's not. You making somebody feel bad about themselves, it's not happiness. You taking your insecurities out on somebody else is not happiness. I mean, I don't think they should open it up completely, or I think they should figure it out. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's right or what's wrong. I mean, they can try it, but they're already right now hospitals filling up. People having to yeah, well, see, I don't give a shit about what Megan Kelly says. I don't give a damn about none of them, truthfully. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say. But guess what? You know what, Megan? You got a problem with the fact that Naomi was not hitting them balls. How about you go your ass out there and win a championship? I'm sure somebody taught you how to play tennis during your life. And since you're so good at talking shit, how about you just go out there and see what it takes to be her? See what it takes to be her. Here's my thing. If you can't win the trophy, don't be pissed off when somebody don't do it the way you want them to. Because your ass can't go out there and do it. I'm not mad as well as I can sing. I'm not mad with Beyonce or anybody who make money singing. I sit up there and love on it. I love to hear them little babies go out there and sing. I get irritated when you make money when you can't sing. But it is what it is. In my school, kids reports by kids aren't rolling online. COVID was a clusterfuck. And it's coming to roost. We're trying to get up out of it, and people don't know how to get out from money because we never had to get out from under anything. That's true. Tiffany, that would actually be a very, very smart thing. But guess what? Nobody's gonna listen to that. Ain't no money in that. Ain't no money in the school not opening, baby. The public schools ain't no funding. If your school ain't open, ain't no funding for that. Trust me when I tell you, when it comes down to the powers that be, the dollar will always win. I'm sorry. They don't call the dollars don't care about your babies. They don't care about you. They don't care about your parents, your grandparents, or anybody else. At the end of the day, do you know why they're opening they were the governors of certain states? You know what color they are. We're fussing about, we gotta get the businesses back open, and we got the little man. But guess what, baby? You were still getting paid during the pandemic. You didn't give a shit about whether or not Bubba's store, barbershop opened back up, or that he got his customers back. You needed the money that comes from the taxes, from all the extra stuff going on. You did not care about whether or not Sally's soda shop worked out, but you needed her to open up and pay taxes. You needed the people that come in the store as well as the people who order online. So you don't give a shit about these people and their kids. And the fact that you are burying your constituents. It's all about that dollar. And those who have, do. And those who don't, well, you know how that goes. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. Hospitals are filling back up again. Hospitals are filling back up again. ICUs are emptying out again. Do y'all understand? Florida, no mask mandate. Do what you want to do. Be butt booty naked outside licking the toilets during COVID. Ask the government for 300 more ventilators because the hospitals are filling the fuck back up. ICUs. Hospitals are closing doors and sending people home. Cancer patients having to go home. Everything because they can't sustain the volume that is coming in. But you want your... I mean, you're in a hot state. Boy, them hot states, baby. Them hot states don't care about you and your babies. Realistically, government across the board don't care about you and your babies. But the blue states are a little more liberal. They're a little more, hey, go on, mask up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where this goes. They're a little more liberal. You know he don't eat like that when they go. He'll be alright. One day. Oh, sorry, y'all. I was hurt. I don't know, guys. I'm just... People don't talk about kids, babies.
The ones that had COVID and go home just be not taking care of themselves.
Well, that's a personal thing. Baby said, what about people who got COVID and go home and not take care of themselves? That's a personal thing.
Like, what you call them? Not saying names, but... You know.
Oh, just going home even though you shouldn't and just doing stuff? Because...
Like, we witnessed somebody who had COVID and they just can't breathe, talking.
The cult of social media and famous for nothing is deadly. People make videos about people make videos that I find uncomfortable. People will do stuff to the detriment of themselves because they can't just take a minute and not be famous. They can't just get somewhere and sit down and be off camera and heal yourself. Because there's a lot of sympathy that goes with being sick on camera, I guess. So I guess it's just a preview of you being a pretty corpse. When I die, I want to die. I want to be so old and raggedy and wrinkled up that when they set my ass on fire, they don't need nothing but a damn matchstick. I don't need to live, what's the word? What would they used to say? What was it? Live wild and die young and leave a pretty corpse. I don't want to do that. I want to live long, leave an ugly corpse. I want to look like Crib Keeper when I go. I want to live. I want to see new things until I die. I want to see my baby get gray hair in his head. I don't want to live fast and die young. I don't want to do that. And I think that this generation is like, if they're not famous, if somebody does not say their name and know them and recognize them, then they're not anything. on, guys. Anyway, I see politics in the thing. Hold on, y'all. Yep, well, yep. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Well, let me tell y'all something else. We're coming to the age now where all these old hoes are coming to roost, and that includes the one in politics. Okay? We're coming to the time now where when sex, drugs, and rock and roll was prevalent and it was in everybody. Everybody was doing it. The good and the bad were doing it. They were doing things they had no business doing, and it is now coming to roost. Do you know why so many, and I know this sounds crazy, but do you know why so many older people on like Lauren Lakes and things like that? Y'all do understand that now all them crack babies are adults. They're grown. And your mama was a crackhead. Or your daddy was a drug dealer. All that old shit is coming to roost. All that back in the day. Bill Cosby. Cuomo, he probably did. I don't know what he did or not. He probably did it, but he rather resign and get fired and all that stuff. All that stuff that people used to do back in the day is coming to roost. They think people forget about it. But memories are long, especially if everybody ain't dead. You can't keep doing the same old stuff. I saw something where a young man said something about how the elder generation, the elders in our community, expect undying respect that they don't earn. And I am 100% in agreement with him. We have got to stop. We got to stop hiding shit in the closet in the dark and saying that's just how it is. We got to start letting shit out. And we got to start doing it soon. Because see what's happening. It has gotten to the point now where everything is a hashtag or a meme or a 60-minute or a 3-minute video. I mean, a 60-second or a 3-minute video. Everything is compacted down and there's no substance. There's no backbone. There's no stand up to it. Politics won't change in our lifetime. Not at my kids' lifetime. Probably not their kids' lifetime. Politics is what it is. Until you find a better way, it is what it is. You have to learn to navigate your life. I can't worry about men have been filling up the people they work for forever. But nobody said or did anything about it. Nobody put them in their place and put them in check so they got comfortable with it. And then they grew the next generation of men that did the same thing. Do you understand that it's not just old men like Cuomo doing shit like that? That's why little girls can't wear shorts to school in Alabama in 300-degree weather. Because the shorts will distract the boys from their work. That's why when a woman is assaulted, the first thing they ask her is, what were you wearing? What were you doing? Where were you at? Because we keep stuffing shit in the closet and not making people accountable for the things they do. They are taught that they can get away with anything. They are taught that nobody's going to listen to a woman. And even if they do it unconsciously, even if they're just a touchy kind of person, everybody don't want you touching on them. We have got to stop expecting. Hear me. We have got to stop expecting respect that is not earned. Your children don't have to kiss nobody they don't want to. Not their grandmama, not their auntie, not their cousin once removed. If they don't want to kiss, touch, or be held by somebody, you should be right fine with that. They don't have to go see nobody just because you think they should. We have got to start. If you're not respecting me, I'm not going to respect you back. Just because, and my thing is, if you've been here long enough, you should know that respect is earned. It's not given. It is not a right. Respect is not a right. Let me tell you something. I give you what you give me. I give you the attitude you give me. I give you the energy you give me. I give you what you give me. And I don't give a damn how old you are. If you are disrespectful, then I'm going to show you why you shouldn't be. Been doing it. My grandmama used to tell me all the time. That's your elder. And I say, hello, ma'am. I say, yes, sir, no, sir. And they act like I'm retarded. So I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. We have got to stop being comfortable. Oh, shit. There's lots of words. Hey, Violet. That's why your last president still had the power, because that good old boys know how to get something on you to be able to do, yeah. And if they say anything, they will be the first to bring you down. That's true. Yeah, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Always has been. Always will be. Sadly, that is the way it is. Realistically, I don't know what can be done. Realistically, I don't know. Hey, Violet. Hey, y'all. I don't know what. But these babies are trying to affect change. The one thing that I am glad about on TikTok and other social media platforms is these babies now have universal platforms to get these messages out and to let people understand that we are not our ancestors. We are not our great grandparents. We will throw hands. We will talk back. There is no talking back. You are not my parent. There is no, the days of being able to come in someone's house and take them out and lynch them and go home and feed your family are over. The days of asking me what I'm looking at because I'm a black woman walking down the street are over. And these babies are getting out here on these platforms and they are going and they are spreading knowledge. But what burns me is nobody wants to hear the knowledge because the stupidity is way more fun. I don't care. When Nick was little, people used to say he talked white because I made sure that he spoke well. Not because I wanted him to be white or not know ebonics, but just because nobody listens to you if you don't know how to speak to them. So you say he talked like a little white boy, and I was like, whatever. Okay. Again, whatever. But let me tell y'all something, babies. No matter how white you talk, no matter what your address is, no matter how you dress, who you date, who your friends are, at the end of the day, if you are dealing with someone who is racist, biased, or prejudiced, you are still and always will be a nigga. I do not care how many times you get on there saying that racism is There's no such thing as racism. I'm a black man, woman. I have never felt that. All my friends are white. That's where I grew up. Um, my children are happy. Listen to me and understand and hear me. I don't care what you think you have wrapped yourself in that will erase your ethnicity and your blackness is lying to you. Because at the end of the day, babies, I don't care how white you talk, hell, how white you look. At the end of the day, when the lynching lines are made, you will not be in the don't lynch line. You will be in the line with the rest of us. Green-eyed, long-haired, me included, baby. Because no matter how white I look, to them it is not enough. No matter how nice you speak, it will never be enough. We have got to know that the system is not for us. And we need to stop trying to run in that system. We need to figure out how to live our lives successfully, happily. That's what we need to do. We need to make a way, our way. We need to thrive and survive. We need to live and love and grow. All that other stuff, babies. All that other stuff is irrelevant. Trump wasn't in love with the hotels and resorts for the money they could bring him. Yeah, true that, true that. Asian, them like 13 different questions. Hold on, baby. California's always on fire, and something's always going on in Haiti. Haiti's been in unrest for a long time. I'm just. Maybe did they chop you up in little pieces? My bad. I was watching the game. She died crazy that time. Anyway. Yep. Here's the thing. If your body deteriorates, from the time we are born, we begin to slowly die. Birth is just the beginning of death. I'm sorry. I could say it a different way. I could make it all nice and fluffy. But at the end of the day, we begin to deteriorate. Now, you can make your body be a temple. You can have all the muscles. You can eat all the kale. You can run all the races. But at the end of the day, you're going in a box or on somebody's mantelpiece. Okay? Sorry. Just it is what it is. But this was going somewhere in my brain. What is going on with my brain? I had a whole thing in my head. Hold on. Yes. That was it. Why don't you think the earth would have the same issues, especially with the earth trying to support us, when we are systematically destroying the places on the earth that we need for it to survive? Everywhere, every piece of land on earth does not need a skyscraper or a Starbucks. Some pieces of land need a jungle. Some pieces of land need a swamp. Some pieces of land need an indigenous tribe that you ain't never seen before to eat each other. That's what the fuck the world needs. The world needs cobras, and it needs hyenas, and it needs raccoons, and it needs possums, and it needs people, and it needs all that stuff. And we need to stop messing with it. Try living in one of the hardest ghettos in Chicago with a white mother, and you'll truly understand what it's like. Yep. You don't think that with us doing all the crazy shit we doing to the world, the mining and the toxic and all that stuff that we doing, you don't think we ain't breaking down the stuff that we need for the world to keep spinning? All they asking for is stop shooting up pollution in the air. Let's find another way to run the cars and the shit. Let's find another way. No. No, let's not do that. Because that does not make me billions of dollars that I'll never spend. Yeah. So y'all don't think the earth gonna break down? Yeah, global warming real. Everything is real until it ain't. Like I said, I trust them to leave everybody to them. Till you give me a reason not to. I don't just come into a situation going, ooh, I don't like you. Well, yeah, that's a lie. Ooh, I just lied. And that lie hurt. Because I'll tell anybody that sometimes you just don't like somebody. I don't come into a situation distrusting people that I just met. Let me say that. I trust you until I don't. Do I trust you with my life? Hell no. I trust very few with that anyway. Do I trust you with my sandwich? Sure. You understand there's a lot of trust and it goes a long way and it goes different ways. Do I trust you with my sandwich? I sure do. Do I trust you with my life? Do I trust you to take a bullet for me? Hell no. But I trust people till I don't. I don't just come in willy-nilly doing crazy shit. Just so left out something. I was born in San Diego, California. Must have been something. Let me get some shit. Alright. So yeah. So I'm very random tonight. My mind is kind of scattered. If y'all haven't noticed, y'all probably noticed. My train of thoughts have been getting lost. Because there's just so much going on. My brain is just trying to... it's like trying to wrestle a cat. Like trying to herd cats in one spot. Not gonna work. That's what my brain is doing right now. Okay. My mother and father laid a foundation from home on who we were, being strong in life and religion, and didn't need teachers and no one else to make us who we were to become good people. Yeah, you don't need them, but here's the thing: we have gotten out of that village thing. Cause Violet, me and you was also raised in a time where you get your ass beat by everybody on the block. We also raised in a time where the teacher can beat your ass. Where we were raised to take care of each other. If you was hungry, you didn't have to be my relative coming there and me feed you and your kids. You know what I'm saying? We was raised at a different time. Your son outside playing in the yard with my kids outside playing in my yard. You feed them. If you feed one, you feed them all. Come on. That's not anymore. It's every man for himself. Look out for nobody. And damn these kids, because they just kids. That's what gets me, I guess. I think that's what gets me most with the COVID and with everything. I think that's what gets me most. It's because you are leaving kids orphans. They're leaving kids. This disease is leaving kids without their parents, without their grandparents, without their uncles and their aunts and their cousins and their sisters and their brothers. They're leaving people. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway. It's getting to be an hour and a half, y'all, and I haven't eaten. And it's 10:30 at night, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the redo of last week, a little bit more, because the whole killing the kids thing with the serpents and the demons it blew me. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming into the chat. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for talking and engaging with me. Leilani and my moderators, Asia and them. Thank you so much for keeping me going. For when my brain went left, y'all put it back right. I want to thank everybody. You're welcome, Tiffany. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't feel like reading all of them. I want to thank everybody. All y'all If I didn't name you, I'm naming you in my head. That's why I try to say hello to everybody who came in, because I'm going to say bye y'all to everybody at one time. Thank you so much, guys. We got to get together, people. Got to get together. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have taken it and taken it and taken it. We have taken what people do to you. We've taken it all, and it is time now that enough is enough. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the replay. Make sure you like this video if you haven't already liked this video. I got 31 likes. I appreciate that. Comment down below. Just comment, y'all. Whatever you want to say, bad or good. Hit that notification bell so that every time I drop a video, wife drops a video, we go live or whatever, y'all can join us. Share the video. Just share it. If you happen to see this on your time, I don't know what that thing is called, but if you happen to see this on your, for lack of a better term, before you scroll, and you hit it, and you like me, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I want to thank all my moderators. I want to thank all of the Bomb Squad. The Bomb Squad is the best squad in the world. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this hour and a half. We will be back tomorrow with bingo. Leilani, you got pull tabs? I ain't thinking thank you. Hold on. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. We will have bingo tomorrow. I don't know what time. But we'll have it tomorrow afternoon. I don't know whether it's 5 or 7. It's one of them. And I might be popping up randomly. Keep that notification bell on. You never know when I might pop up. Thank you guys so much. This your girl Lisa. I love you, Bomb Squad. I will see y'all later. I will see y'all.
Peace out.
Bye, y'all.